Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Master Chief from Combat Evolved. But before we take a closer look at this guy, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. As you can see, he was released in the Halo Anniversary series of figures. So on the front, he's just got kind of a plain design. And on the back, it shows the other figures that were released in this wave. And I guess up here they talk about the games that were released and everything, so that's kind of cool. And with this wave you get pieces for the difficulty logo, so that's kind of cool as well. But let's get back to the figure. This guy stands about 5 3/4 inches tall, so he's a little bit taller than the average Spartan. But he is a completely new sculpt. That's probably why he's a little bit bigger. And they gave him a ton of accessories. The first one here is the assault rifle. Pretty basic, but I'm glad they included it, of course. And then you get two of these kind of very angular grenades, and they're supposed to match the kind of graphical style of the first Halo game. And then he also comes with the left half, if it'll focus, of this difficulty plate. So this one here, and I would have taken it apart, but as you can see on the back here, once you put this on, it's kind of hard to take it back apart, and I didn't want to break it. So they go together very well. You know, you can't really tell that they're two pieces, and then you plug all of the other pieces into this here. So let's get back to the figure itself. He's got, I guess, the ability to have good articulation, but the sculpt really does hinder how much of it you actually get to use. In the head, he's got a double ball peg, but this is as far as he can look up. He can only look down, and he can lean his head side to side, of course. And then on his arms, that's as high as they go because of the shoulder piece. And they are a ball hinge, so they do swivel 360. He's got a ball-hinged elbow that, again, is just so limited. That's pretty much as far as you can get it on this arm. And then on this one, it's a little bit better. But as you can see, not that great. And I guess with those joints, though, you do get a swivel in the bicep and in the forearm. Then you have another ball hinge here in the wrist. That gives him pretty good range of motion. No complaints there, and it does swivel in the hand and in the forearm. He's got what feels like a single or double ball peg in his torso, and it does let him lean back and lean forward. It doesn't really let him lean side to side. Well, I guess it kind of does. It was just a little stiff, and then of course it does work kind of as a swivel, but that's as far as you can twist him. Just because of the sculpt, it starts to kind of rub back here. Then he's got a swivel in his upper hip, and then he's got another joint that I can't quite tell what kind it is on the outside that lets his leg come out to the side a little bit, and it does swivel there. So if you want, you can get the leg about that far forward and about that far back. And then for the knees, he's got a hinge and a swivel, and that's as far as the knee bends, but it does swivel like I said. Then he's got ball-hinged ankles, and they've got a pretty good range of motion, so no complaints there. And they do swivel in the shin and in the foot. So overall, you know, this guy, he looks good. You know, they gave him a new sculpt. Every single piece of it is a new sculpt, and they painted him well. You know, he's got a nice shiny visor and everything. It's just that it's a little bit limited as far as articulation goes. But, you know, I think this is the only Combat Evolved Master Chief that we have that's not like a Joyride figure. So I would definitely say he's worth picking up just because of who he is. Just know that his articulation won't be that great. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you later.